History is not only shaped by moments, but by people. Ordinary individuals who stepped into extraordinary moments, whose courage changed lives, and whose impact still echoes today. The National D-Day Memorial presents Legacy of Valor, a series dedicated to honoring the World War II heroes whose service helped shape the course of history and whose stories deserve to be remembered.
I'm April Cheek-Messier, president of the National D-Day Memorial. During World War II, not a single African-American serviceman was awarded the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military honor for valor. Despite the service of some 1 million African Americans, including many credited with incredible feats of heroism, the highest award was denied to Black servicemen. Recently, a renewed effort was undertaken to remedy one such case, that of D-Day hero Waverly Woodson. Waverly Bernard Woody Woodson Jr. was born in Philadelphia in 1922. Academically gifted after high school, he enrolled at Lincoln University, a historically Black university in Pennsylvania, as a pre-med student. But war interrupted his studies, and eager to do his part, Waverly left school and enlisted in the United States Army. After scoring highly on an aptitude test, he joined the Anti-Aircraft Artillery Officer Candidate School, one of only 2 African Americans in the program. But before completing the course, Woodson was informed that in the segregated Army of World War II, there was no room for a Black man in their artillery corps. Instead of training to be an artillery officer, he became a combat medic assigned to the 320th Barrage Balloon Battalion. On June 6, 1944, the 320th Barrage Balloon Battalion participated in the invasion of Normandy. It was the only African American battalion to participate, with companies landing on both Utah and Omaha beaches. Barrage balloons were the oft-pictured small blimps on a cable flown above an installation or a battlefield to deter low-flying aircraft. The story of the 320th was told by researcher Linda Hervieux in her 2015 bestseller, Forgotten: The Untold Story of D-Day's Black Heroes at Home and at War. Woodson was aboard a landing craft tank, LCT, approaching Omaha Beach when the craft hit a submerged mine. The young medic was wounded by shrapnel. The man beside him was killed. But Woodson understood he had a job to do that superseded his own physical condition. Scrambling across the hostile beach, raked by machine gun fire and artillery blast, Woodson found shelter beneath the shingle and set up an aid station. Continually under fire, he treated the mounting number of wounded men, white and Black, for more than a day without rest, all while wounded himself. As Hervieux recorded in her book, he pulled out bullets, patched gaping wounds, and dispensed blood plasma. He amputated a right foot. When he thought he could do no more, he resuscitated 4 drowning men. 30 hours after he set his boots on Omaha Beach, Woody Woodson collapsed. It is estimated that he treated at least over 200 men. After only 3 days of convalescence, Woodson requested that he return to his unit and get back to work. Woodson would be hailed as a hero by many, and especially by the African American press at home. It appears that Woodson's case was reported for consideration for the Medal of Honor. That effort, however, went nowhere. There is no evidence to indicate why or how. In the end, Waverly Woodson was awarded the Bronze Star, a high decoration to be sure, but it is 4th in precedence below the Medal of Honor. In 2024, nearly 80 years after D-Day, Waverly Woodson was posthumously awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, the Army's 2nd highest award for valor. We were honored at the National D-Day Memorial to have his widow and members of his family join us for a wreath laying during the 80th anniversary of D-Day shortly after hearing the news. It was a powerful moment, but also a reminder. Woodson's story challenges us to think differently about heroism, not just who we honor, but when we choose to honor them. His legacy isn't only about what he did on Omaha Beach. It's about resilience in the face of injustice, about service without guarantees, about courage that doesn't wait for applause.